where millions struggle daily to meet their most basic needs, one issue is often left behind, hidden beneath layers of stigma and silence: menstrual health. In Nigeria, 47% of the population lives below the poverty line. For millions of girls, this reality means that something as basic as a sanitary pad is a luxury. Over 37 million girls lack access to safe menstrual products, education, and support. This is period poverty.
Period poverty happens when girls and women don't have access to safe, clean, and affordable menstrual products like pads, as well as sanitary facilities and education on menstrual health.
For too many, menstruation is not just a natural cycle. It is a monthly crisis marked by shame, fear, and missed opportunities. Addressing issues like these was one of the motivating factors behind the EmpowHER Project.
It was mainly born from, I would say, a mix of frustration and hope. Frustration that period poverty is still very much an issue in Nigeria and even outside. And then hope that tools like knowledge and giving these girls like the tools and access to pads that they need is something that can help to end period poverty. And so yeah, just a bit of those two things. I also had loads of conversations when I was growing up with my friends on how their first periods were like, or how they had, like, what they knew about menstrual health. And they knew very little and they were taught very little, and even in the school that I went to, we were taught not too much. And so there's definitely something that has to be done about period education and menstrual health education in Nigeria.
I wasn't surprised coming from Elizabeth, although, as I said, it was like a very big dream, a very big vision. But I was still very proud of her because I know that her empathy, I think, she always thinks of people, and she always pays attention to what people overlook. Always, I've noticed that. And I was very, very touched by it, knowing that period poverty is something that people don't talk about.
I am the founder of the EmpowHER Project. We're a non-profit organization that is dedicated to supporting girls just like you. We focus on menstrual health, education, and empowering you to chase your dreams.
In just 1 year, the EmpowHER Project has reached over 3,500 girls across 13 schools and communities in Nigeria, and distributed more than 3,500 menstrual products, including 500 reusable pads for sustainable solutions.
It was kind of unreal seeing it happen. I was very nervous going in on to the first outreach. I didn't know how the girls would perceive it and if they'd be shy talking about menstrual health. It was nerve-wracking, but it was very fulfilling to see the smiles on their faces, to see how engaged they were, the questions that they asked. It was everything and more than I wanted it to be.
I heard this early 2023, and she told me, and I was surprised and proud. Surprised because the vision is very big. Very big, but proud that she's using her knowledge, her gift, to serve others without anything in return.
We've been to around 13 communities in Rivers State. We've reached over 3,500 girls. We've distributed that same amount of pads. We've also introduced reusable pads as well. We have also a growing community, so we have over 70 volunteers.
Today, EmpowHER Project is a vibrant community of over 60 passionate volunteers, changing the narrative around periods and showing up for girls in real and meaningful ways.
You may not be as free as your friends, right? Yes. Because you are scared that the blood might stain your uniform.
After using your pad, you know it's reusable, right? You don't dump it so that you don't have infection. What do? Immediately you remove it. You rinse it off with warm water.
What inspired me to be part of this project is the aim and objective of this project, which is educating the girl child on menstrual hygiene. What inspired me to join this as a volunteer is because it is personally interesting, relevant to the society, and has the potential to contribute to the existing knowledge of the girl child.
This project has really opened me up to learning in different way and to advocacy. And the most important impact it has made in my life is seeing the joy in the faces of these young girls, when they're being taught about their menstrual health.
I was 11 when I joined EmpowHER, and now I'm 12. Seeing girls my age struggle without pads or support made me feel sad, and I wanted to help. That was what inspired me to join the EmpowHER Project and become a volunteer.
After joining this project and seeing how the work of this project has brought so many smiles to the face of so many girls, it encourages me to continue sharing their stories and also to continue sharing the reality of period poverty.
This agony, distress, and emotional trauma is in most cases a direct function of ignorance until they encounter EmpowHER.
I think there's nothing shy about period, and we should learn to take good care of ourselves. That is a very important part of our health.
I learned that you have to maintain yourself when you see your pad as a girl child.
I see the smiles on the girls' faces, isn't it? I'm going to see them. I've only been to one outreach, but going there and seeing how they enjoyed it so much, how they were participating, how they wanted to learn, and how you could tell like maybe this is something that they hadn't really spoke about before. Maybe this is something that no one really gave a lot of attention to. And the girls just being very active and participating in class really just said, okay, you know what? We have a good foundation from here, we're going to higher levels.
We're able to reach out to girl children in various schools in Nigeria to tell them, do not relegate yourself to a corner whilst in your menstrual flow. Be proud of yourself. Be proud to be a girl child. We give them pads to be able to pad themselves whilst in their menstrual flow every month.
Elizabeth has changed the narrative. She has changed the status quo. Never in the history of this country has menstrual health been discussed publicly, and her vision so far has been embraced. And it's really laudable, it's commendable that she is a voice that has been heard. She's been able to change the perception. She's able to change people's views about how menstrual cycle has been seen in the ages.
The EmpowHER Project has been a brilliant initiative for young girls in rural areas about period poverty and how to take care of themselves during periods.
The girl, if you see another girl that is in her period, what should you do? And then should you laugh at me? No!
I want to appreciate you so much. Because even when the children are saying something, some of them are saying they have learned a new thing. And some of us may be thinking that as a man or a grown up in this, others, I get how to think and those kind of things.
Wow.
And that when we are doing it, in fact, I was so jealous. I said, do that to the boys.
Okay.
Because a new concept has been taught to the students.
I want to thank you even for the things you gave to the children. Even in our own days, we did not experience this kind of a thing. Even recently, I have girls in my house and children. I buy part for them. But what I used to buy is, as soon as they use, they throw it away. But today, I have learned another thing.
You can pad your friend by being kind, helpful, and sympathetic to her.
At EmpowHER, the team does not believe in one-time interventions. Hence, the focus is on sustainability. That is why they promote reusable pads that are affordable, eco-friendly, and lasting up to 3 years.
It has a pin. When you open it, you see the pin, and then you use the pin to hold it.
Beyond powerful verbal deliveries that could create impressions on the girls, Elizabeth took it a notch higher by authoring a book that could serve as a lasting resource for reference purposes.
The book is not just about menstruation. It is ending stigma, promoting hygiene, and giving young girls the confidence to embrace a natural cycle of life with pride.
The book was written based on my first-hand experience. So going to these outreaches and meeting these girls and hearing all the burning questions that they have, it felt like a necessity for me to write something that would give them the honest answers that they needed, the honest answers that they deserve. A lot of girls, they have loads of questions, and most of them will start their periods and they will talk to someone that they think they can trust, and they don't get honest answers back. And there was an outreach that we went to, and there was a girl, she's 19 now, and she got her first period maybe when she was around 12, 13, and she asked like what was going on in her body because she had never heard about menstruation. So she asked, what's going on with me? I'm bleeding, whatever. And the person that she talked to told her that she had done something to harm herself and told her that she had done something bad. And so she had gone these 7 years between 12 and 19 thinking every month I've done something horrible to myself and I don't know what's going on in my body. And it was until we went to that outreach that she understood that what she was going through was normal and a natural thing that every girl will experience or should experience. And so it's things like that that inspired me to write the book, for them to get the answers that they need, for them to have a big sister talking to them, something relatable, something that they could read and come away with a bit of knowledge and confidence. Yeah, so that was mainly the inspiration. And then it's based on the EmpowHER Project's work, so I wrote it through the EmpowHER Project.
Over the years, experience has revealed that lack of education is just as dangerous as lack of products. As a result, many teachers had never heard the term period poverty, while parents felt too embarrassed to talk to their children.
There's so much stigma about periods, you can't talk about it. So much stigma, so much ignorance about period poverty. So I think that inspired her she wanted to start that conversation. She wanted people to know that it's okay to talk about periods. It's okay. It's a natural thing. It's as natural as the air we breathe. So why must it be something shrouded in secrecy or in shame? And so I think that part of justice, period justice, inspired her.
If you look at your veins, look at your wrists. In those veins, there's blood flowing through them. The same blood that flows through the veins in your hand is the exact same blood as a period.
I didn't even know what period poverty was, I'm not gonna lie. So starting from scratch, having to build knowledge on it, and then maybe coming out with obviously my sister would give me certain things that I need to work on, and then I had a deadline and things like that.
Personally, it's made me more aware about menstrual health. I wasn't really educated because the Nigerian education system didn't really educate me about menstrual health and period poverty. So it's definitely made me more aware about that. I like the fact that I get to help other people, because I'd say a main thing that has been instilled in me is helping people.
The silence deepens stigma. Armed with the knowledge that health begins at home and in schools, Elizabeth is poised to imprint it on the minds of stakeholders that menstrual health should never be an afterthought, but foundational.
I want to remind people that menstrual health is a human right, and so it matters just as much as every other human right, okay? And so it should be taken just as seriously. We need to have more education. We need to be talking about menstrual health very early on. We need to be teaching the girls, we need to be educating boys about menstrual health. They need to know what to do, they need to know where to get pads, how to manage their periods, and we need better access to these tools for them.
Never give up. Never stop. Never think you're walking faster than your shadow. And never think that this thing is too much for me. I'm doing too much. Run with it. Chase your dreams. No matter how difficult, no matter how hard it seems, just keep chasing it and it will be reality.
It is such an honor to announce that Periods, Pads and Proud has officially been accepted into the collections of some of the most prestigious libraries across the globe. So we're now in the Rivers State Library, the National Library of Nigeria, Rivers State, the British Library, Oxford University, Cambridge University, the National Library of Scotland, the National Library of Wales, the National Library of Ireland, Trinity College Dublin, University College Dublin, University College Cork, Dublin City University, the University of Limerick, the University of Galway, as well as the University of Maynooth. This is such a big step for us, and we couldn't be more proud.
1 year on, the EmpowHER Project has become more than just an initiative. It is a movement, breaking silence, restoring dignity, and empowering girls to embrace their futures without shame.
I want to say a very big congratulations to the project and to the team. Wow, it's 1 year already, and I can't even believe the amount of lives we've been able to touch over the past 1 year, the amount of impact the project has had on the lives of so many young girls.
I'm proud about how far we've come. I didn't ever think it would be, I hoped that it would be something that it is now, but I didn't ever think that it would be this big. I'm proud of the impact that we've had on girls. I'm proud of the confidence and the pride that we give back to them. I'm proud of the community that we've built, the boys that now know a bit more, the boys that can now be allies and stronger allies for their sisters, for their friends. I'm proud of the girls that can now help a friend if she needs a pad. They know what to tell her about their periods. If they have a younger sister that's just starting, they can talk to her. They can tell their moms, you know. I'm proud of the knowledge and the tools that we've given back to them.
I'm proud of you, always, my darling daughter. Keep chasing that dream.